This poem was written by Sandy Davidson. I love riding back and forth with Thea, my gal. She's not only my granddaughter, she's my pal. She's 8 years old and such a beautiful girl, both inside and out, and has blonde hair with a curl. My Sophia Rae's family is quite a mix. A sister, a mother, a father, and 2 animals make 6. She's a lucky gal to have love in her life. It works so well to take away the strife. 3rd grade has come to a close after a different kind of year. It started out normally, and then the virus caused some fear. Not to worry, says her mom and dad. We will teach you at home. It won't be so bad. With Maya, her ever-faithful sister, also learning quite near. iPads, computers, earpods, helping, reading, and learning remain very dear. The virus has kept our sweet Thea out of school, but true to herself and her family, she lives by the golden rule. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Simply put, treat others as you would have them treat you. Learning is not always just from a teacher and a book, but from the life you live and everywhere you look. So Sophia Rae, stay strong and kind, be loving and good, and be fair to yourself. Then you are the best for those in your hood. Grandpa Larry and I love you to the moon and then some. We are privileged to be in your life for the days to come.
Fairy Song by Louisa May Alcott. The moonlight fades from flower and rose, and the stars dim one by one. The tale is told, the song is sung, and the fairy feast is done. The night wind rocks the sleeping flowers and sings to them soft and low. The early birds ere long will wake, 'tis time for the elves to go. O'er the sleeping earth we silently pass, unseen by mortal eye, and send sweet dreams as we lightly float through the quiet moonlit sky. For the stars' soft eyes alone may see, and the flowers alone may know the feasts we hold, the tales we tell, so it's time for the elves to go. From bird and blossom and bee we learn the lessons they teach, and seek by kindly deeds to win a loving friend in each. And though unseen on earth we dwell, sweet voices whisper low, and gentle hearts most joyously greet the elves wherever they go. When next we meet in the fairy dell, may the silver moon's soft light shine then on faces gay as now, and elfin hearts as light. Now spread each wing, for the eastern sky with sunlight soon shall glow. The morning star shall light us home. Farewell, for the elves must go.
Good morning. I'm Steve Cannon, local poet, playwright, actor, and I'm going to share with you one of my favorite female poets this morning. And this is Maya Angelou, a poem that she wrote in 1967. It was also given at President Clinton's inaugural, and it is called On the Pulse of Morning. A rock, a river, a tree, host to species long since departed, marked the mastodon, the dinosaur who left dry tokens of their sojourn here on our planet floor. Any broad alarm of their hastening doom is lost in the gloom of dust and ages. But today, the rock cries out to us, clearly, forcefully, come, you may stand upon my back and face your distant destiny, but seek no haven in my shadow. I will give you no more hiding place down here. You, created only a little lower than the angels, have crouched too long in the bruising darkness, have lain too long face down in ignorance. Your mouths spilling words armed for slaughter. The rock cries out today, you may stand on me, but do not hide your face. Across the wall of the world, a river sings a beautiful song. come rest here by my side. Each of you a bordered country, delicate and strangely made proud, yet thrusting perpetually under siege. Your arms' struggles for profit have left collars of waste upon my shore, currents of debris upon my breast. Yet today I call you to my riverside, if you will study war no more. Come, clad in peace, and I will sing the songs the Creator gave to me when I and the tree and the stone were one. Before cynicism was a bloody sear across your brow, and when you yet knew you still knew nothing, the river sings and sings on. There is a true yearning to respond to the singing river and the wise rock. So say the Asian, the Hispanic, the Jew, the African and Native American, the Sioux, the Catholic, the Muslim, the French, the Greek, the Irish, the rabbi, the priest, the sheik, the gay, the straight, the preacher, the privileged, the homeless, the teacher. They all hear the speaking of the tree. Today, the first and last of every tree speaks to humankind. Come to me, here, beside the river. Plant yourself beside me, here, beside the river. Each of you, descendant of some passed-on traveler, has been paid for. You who gave me my first name, you, Pawnee, Apache, and Seneca, you, Cherokee Nation, who rested with me, then, forced on bloody feet, left me to the employment of other seekers, desperate for gain, starving for gold. You, the Turk, the Swede, the German, the Scot. You, the Ashanti, the Aruba, the crew, bought, sold, stolen, arriving on a nightmare, praying for a dream. Here, root yourself beside me. I am the tree planted by the river, which will not be moved. I, the rock, I, the river, I, the tree, I am yours. Your passages have been paid. Lift up your faces. You have a piercing need for this bright morning dawning for you. History, despite its wrenching pain, cannot be unlived, and if faced with courage, need not be lived again. Lift up your eyes upon the day breaking for you. Give birth again to the dream. Women, children, men, take it into the palms of your hands. Mold it into the shape of your most private need. Sculpt it into the image of your most public self. Lift up your hearts. Each new hour holds new changes for new beginnings. Do not be wedded forever to fear, yoked eternally to brutishness. The horizon leans forward, offering you space to place new steps of change. Here on the pulse of this fine day, you may have the courage to look up and out upon me, the rock, the river, the tree, your country. No less to Midas than the Midicent, no less to you now than the mastodon then. Here on the pulse of this new day, you may have the grace to look up and out and into your sister's eyes, into your brother's face, your country, and say simply, very simply, with hope, good morning.
I heard a fly buzz when I died. The stillness in the room was like the stillness in the air between the heaves of storm. The eyes around had wrung them dry, and breaths were gathering firm for that last onset when the king be witnessed in the room. I willed my keepsakes, signed away what portion of me be assignable, and then it was there interposed a fly, with blue uncertain stumbling buzz between the light and me. And then the windows failed, and then I could not see to see.
Hi, my name is Amy Lovato, and this week is your favorite female poet week, and I love all of the female poets, or the ones that I've come across thus far. The majority of the poems that I've been doing have all been female poets. So I I don't have a favorite, which means that today I am going to be reading Say the Names by Elizabeth Acevedo. Say the names of the leaders who came before and made the world better. Say their names so that uttering letters might lend you courage. Say the name Malcolm X, Cesar Chavez, Liliuoka Lani. Say the name Ida B. Wells, Sonia Sotomayor, Mama Tingo. Say the name Malala Yousafzai, Frida Kahlo, Colin Kaepernick. Say the name Frederick Douglass, Sojourner Truth, Tarana Burke. Say the name Harvey Milk, Janet Mock, Audre Lorde. Say the names of these leaders who fought with words that landed like right hooks. These leaders who took a stand so they could assert the dignity of fair pay, so girls would be treated equally, so their homes would be respected, so they could protect the right to protest, so they could promote racial justice and the right to love who you love, be who you are. And no, it doesn't matter your age or where you come from. If you see someone hurt or down, if you feel like your community is being cheated or wronged, instead of stepping over someone fallen, or thinking this is just the way it has to be, use whatever power you have to help lift them up, to lift them out, to lift yourself up, to lift yourself out. Because freedom isn't freedom unless it's freedom for us all. So say the names of your heroes and then say your name too. Be inspired by the freedom fighters who have come before and the justice seeker inside of you.
A Birthday by Christina Rossetti. My heart is like a singing bird whose nest is in a watered shoot. My heart is like an apple tree whose boughs are bent with thick-set fruit. My heart is like a rainbow shell that paddles in a halcyon sea. My heart is gladder than all these, because my love is come to me. Raise me a dais of silk and down, hang it with vair and purple dyes, carve it in doves and pomegranates, and peacocks with 100 eyes. Work it in gold and silver grapes, in leaves and silver fleur-de-lis, because the birthday of my life is come, my love is come to me.
This poem is called The Giantess. It's my translation of La Géante by Charles Baudelaire. When nature, with artistic inspiration, conceived a giantess each day, then did I love to live near her creation. Curled cat-like at her feet I lay. Then did the spirit flourish in her form, which grew each time she played her fearful game. Mist danced behind her eyes, mist wet and warm. I wondered, did her heart conceal a flame? I felt her bounteous curves with ease, entwined myself among her knees. And sometimes, in summer, when the suns do their best to lay her out, fatigued and still, I lie unafraid in the shade of her breast, like a town at the foot of a hill.